Good morning, second grade. I hope you are well. I'm going to be doing two form drawings today, and you're welcome to do both of them or just choose whichever one you want to do. It's it's working with rectangles and triangles. So you want to get your drawing material. So if you want to have a small piece of paper, you want to do, if you can do both, you want to do a form on each, on one form per small paper. Or if you're doing a main lesson, like I'm doing, then you can divide it into half. Okay? All right. So you've got your stuff. Pause. Good. All right. So you want to, I'm just going to assume you're going to do a large one. If not, just ignore what I'm saying. So if doing a large one, make a line down the middle. Okay? Got it? And remember, you can always pause this to catch up. It's a nice thing about videos. You can't pause a live teacher, right? You can't go, see the teacher just pause like that. No. All right. So we're going to do the top part now. So what we're going to do is we're going to draw a rectangle. And remember, a square is a rectangle, right? But a square is all the sides are equal. This is not going to be a square because it's going to have a long bottom, a long top, and then you're going to have shorter sides. Okay? So try to get, without touching your middle line here, and without touching the top, try to get as large of a rectangle as possible. Okay, let's do that. So remember, you draw slowly at first. Slowly, lightly. Because you can always make changes. Now, here's mine. Let's see if you can see that. I'm going to darken it a little bit so you can see it. So I did it very lightly. I can adjust. So now I'm going to darken it. Oops. So you can see that now. Alright, so I'm trying to get this as even as possible. So it's a nice road here. It's not hitting the top of the page, it's going to the side, like that. Okay? Got that? So pause if you haven't. Now we're going to go from corner to corner. So this guy's going to go here, and this one is going to go there. All right? So do it very lightly. Yeah, I'm doing my fingers at first just so I can see where I'm going. It's a long shot all the way over there. So you really want to do it lightly. And you just kind of find it. So what I'm doing here is that I'm going like this and kind of coming back, just trying to find that straightness from the corner to corner. Going here, coming back, just trying to find it. And then once I found it, now I'm going to go dark. Okay. Okay. So I found it. And you will have discovered there are four what now? Right. Triangles. One triangle, two triangles, three, and four. They all have 3 points, right? 3 points. Three sides. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And this is what they call angles, which you talk about later, but that's what we call a triangle, 3 angles. Okay, so we have our 4 triangles. And now we're going to do triangles within triangles. And we'll see how many we can get and still keep it neat without any crashes. So you always want to make sure that there's enough for little invisible little ants to be going around or something without crashing. So I'm going to do another triangle. So it's going to be about like that. Yeah. So I'm going to do it very lightly. And I'm trying to keep the road the same width all the way around. So I've done it very lightly, and I'm just kind of finding it here, and it's about the same size all the way around. And you have a lot. There's big space right here in the corner, especially these two, and that's fine. So now I'm going to make it darker. Okay, so there we have it. There's that. So now I want the same size, so it's going to be a lot smaller triangle. So it looks like I'll probably only get 3 triangles in this, I would imagine. Okay, so maybe I might get a little smaller size. Won't be as large of a road. Maybe just a slightly less size. So I'm going to do it very lightly at first. Okay, so I've done it very lightly. You can barely see it. So now I'm going to darken it. The roads look pretty much the same width around there. Okay, I think we can go one more triangle in there, don't you think? Yeah, so I'm going to do that. So I'm doing it very lightly at first. Okay. So there we go. You can really see it lightly. And then I'm going to do it dark. Okay, so there it is now. I think I'll try one more. Why not? Let's be a little crazy. All right, there I have it. Okay, so that's that one. And you're going to do the same for these as well. If this is the one that you're going to do. And then, shade it. You can shade it really nicely with different colors. You can make these different colors. There's a lot of different things you can do to really make it your own design with your coloring. So I'd love to see what you're going to do. And then we're going to go, I'll start this one down here now. So this is with rectangles. So you're going to do the same thing. So you're going to make a big rectangle, as large as you can, just like how we did before. Okay? So let's do that. Remember, lightly at first. Alright, so I have my rectangle down here. So now we're going to do rectangles within rectangles within rectangles. Kind of like what we did here, but it'll be it'll be kind of going large to small. Okay. So again, you're going to keep those roads the same size going around. And doing lightly at first. Outside my window, I hear some road construction, which is very rare. Hearing that, and it's kind of like we're making roads here. And when they make roads, they make sure everything's lined up, and everything is just right. They take their time going straight. Okay, so here's my first rectangle. Okay, so that's pretty even in the roads. I think the road guys would be happy with that. Now I'm going to make a rectangle within that. But the same size road. Okay, so there we go. And you'll notice here that these corners are lining up. And they should be lining up all the way through all the different rectangles that we'll do. So it's kind of like that X here that's happening, but it's going to be that X is happening through the corners, and we kind of invisible X that's happening. We'll see how it comes out. The more accurate it is, the better the corners will line up with each other. Okay, so here I go, right there. Excuse me, they're still lining. That one's lining up. Yeah, that one's lined up. That's lined up. Yeah, that's lined up. Good. I think we have maybe two more. Okay, definitely one more for sure. Shall we do one more? I think I'll do one more. And there we go. Now, if you look at it, it might seem like it's going in, like you're looking down and it's kind of like going down, looking at going into a smaller thing. Or it might also look like it's you're looking at it and it looks like it's getting taller. It's kind of like 3D, like a pyramid or something. That it looks like it's coming out from the page instead of going in to the page. And maybe if you can just kind of watch it and you can maybe see it go back in and out as well, which is pretty cool. Okay, so again, you can shade this in all different ways, and so look forward to seeing it. See which one you choose. If you chose both, um, and maybe you might even make your own designs. Okay, have a great day. Bye.